Hey guys, what's up? It's Bounce here, and today I am going to bring you a tutorial on how I do my text. Okay, let's get right into it. I have my Lightroom pulled up, and what you do is you bring up your text, and let me bring it up here. Then you make the text say what you want. I'm just gonna put tutorial. And you can pick a font you want, which mine takes forever to load because I have tons of fonts. So I want to thank you guys for giving me lots of views lately while this is loading, and really means a lot. Okay, it's up. I'm gonna pick Alien League. I've started to like that font recently. Actually, no. Let me do Bang Gothic. That's another good font. If you don't have it, I would really suggest getting it. Okay, you can make it bigger, and you can go to your caps. What I use is fillet caps, put the radius on 2, and then I put it on 0 down here, and I set the fillet type to engraved. Next thing you want to do is go to your plugins, Thrausi, and I break mine into 30 pieces. Make sure you have Motex clicked and hit break now. Should take a second to do, and then once it does that, I'll show you what to do next. Okay, the text is broken now. What you want to do is click and then hold, and just drag it up, and it'll paint all of these to a check mark, which I don't really know how to explain that, but it makes it visible pretty much. And then next thing you do is go to Effector, Random, and turn the strength down to 2.5%, and it gives us this nice kind of halfway cracked look. After that, I go into the first material, cut inside, and I make the color I want. That would be the color on the inside, and I'm just going to use a middle red color. Go into luminance, make sure that's checked, kind of do a little bit brighter red, and turn that down to about 20%, maybe 30. Yeah, 30% is good. Next thing you want to do is go into your reflection, set that down to about 4%, right about there. Go into specular. I do this, but you don't have to, is turn the height down a little bit, and it'll eliminate that white spot right there. After that, go into glow and turn the outer strength down to 125%, which that kind of gives it a really nice glow, but it's not too much. And then you just exit that out. You go into the next one, which is cut outside, and you make that whatever color you want. I'm gonna do a middle dark gray type looking thing. Use luminance, make that a little bit brighter gray. Turn that down to about 20% maybe, yeah. Reflection, put that down to about 5%. 4% is good. And I like to get rid of that middle white area. And then you want to make sure you have ambient occlusion on, global illumination, and object glow. And then you want to render that out. I'm just going to render this as touch. Make sure that's saved. And that's not what I wanted to click. I wanted to click this one. And then it'll render out. Okay, it's almost done rendering, and once that is done, you can X that out, and don't do anything to the text because you want to keep it the same. And make sure you have cell renderer. It'll be under effects, cell renderer. Click that. Check the edges box, and you can pick the color you want and then the background color. I'll just do a similar gray to what the color the text is, and then I go into my edges and I'm just gonna do brighter red like that, and then you title it whatever you like. I'm just gonna name mine tutorial cell, so I know that it's cell render, and then you click render, and it shouldn't take as long as the other render did, which is a good thing. Okay, here it comes. It's coming out pretty quick, which is a good thing. And you see how it is just looks like it's gray with the red edges pretty much. Well, that's next thing you want to do is you're going to pull these both up into Photoshop and layer them over each other so that you'll see the red lines over it. So we can go into Photoshop now. I'm on CS6, so I'm just going to open, let me go into my text folder, wherever you saved yours to, and where is it at? There it is. You just hold Control and pick them both and hit open, and it'll open them both up into separate layers. What I do is I bring it into here, line it up with the other text, and I set it. I just go through here and see which looks best. Which right here, I think overlay looks the best, and then you merge the layers. Next thing I would do is I will go in here, put a drop shadow on it, not too big. I do 0 distance, 5 spread, 15 size. After that, I just put the black to white gradient over it, set that to overlay, and drag it down just a tad. And there you have it. That's how I do my text. If you liked it, give a like. If you didn't, tell me why. Alright, so have a nice day, guys.